Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video. And today we're going to use Mickey Lee Soapworks Jefferson Square. Very nice soap. This is a very nice lavender stout scent, strength of scent I should say. I call it about an 8, maybe even 9. Really a nice representation of a spicy lavender. Again, Mickey Lee Jefferson Square, and I'm going to load from my Captain's Choice bowl because I've really been enjoying that recently. We're going to use the Envy Shave, what I call the TKO, but he calls the 8-ball with the Wolf Whiskers Black Wolf fan knot. I love this brush. This is probably, well, this is my favorite brush at current. Really, really nice, just absolutely glorious. And we're going to load from our Captain's Choice bowl here and see how we do today with this Mickey Lee Soapworks Jefferson Square. Nice lavender scent. The cold is finally on its way out, although it's not out entirely. I'm still working on it, but we're getting better each day. I want to thank you for putting up with the sniffles and coughs and crazy voice as I've been going through this. Had to make 2 trips to the doctor for this thing because later a cough came in and I was coughing like crazy, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. But fortunately, the meds seem to be working, and we're feeling a lot better. So thanks again for putting up with that. All right, let's see what we got here. We're getting a pretty good load. Let's load a little more just for the heck of it. Make sure we get it really nice and get a good start to the work week. Yesterday was a holiday, so today is the start of the work week of this particular week, and we are, I believe, ready to go. All right, stay tuned. And all right, let's see how we do today with our Mickey Lee Jefferson Square. Boy, this brush feels like a cloud on my face. I mean, absolutely superb. Really enjoy it. It is just absolute perfection as far as what I like in a brush, which is I want the brush to feel luxurious, but also do its work in making a nice lather, which this is, of course, doing. And as you can see, the lather is bursting and exploding here on my face. We're going to work it a little more to get it to a little better consistency, but look at all that stuff. Gee whiz. Easy to lather this. Look at that. Mickey Lee. I'm getting it all over the place. This is very Busta-esque, and since Busta's not coming back, or he says he was supposed to be back 2 Sundays ago. We've yet to see it. I guess I'm gonna have to lather my color up, to make up for it until he comes back. But I hope he comes back soon. He keeps saying he's going to, but it's yet to materialize, and I, for one, would love to see that, but I don't know what the holdup is. Other than he's been knocked out cold by the TKO, by Envy Shave. Okay. Good enough. I could sit here and work this lather all day long. It feels fantastic, but we won't. We'll get down to business here with our let's clear the double chin. Today we're going to use a Rockwell 6S on the 4th plate, and boy, what a smooth shaver this thing is. It's been, a week or 2 since I've used this, and I was really impressed when I was doing the comparison video between the, what was I using? Mergress and the Rockwell. Impressed in the most pleasant of ways, or surprised, I guess I should say, in the most pleasant way, because this thing's a really smooth shaver, and I absolutely did not expect it. But I suppose that it shouldn't really have been unexpected, because so many people really enjoyed this razor. So usually when you see that many accolades, there's a lot of times something to it. Okay, great first pass. We'll be right back for pass 2. And all right, here we go, pass 2. I got a ton of lather in this brush. Enough to make, enough to lather the back of my head, evidently, as I just tried to do there. But will not shave the entire back of my head today. A really nice brush here. Feels so luxurious. And boy, I got soap going all over the place. Again, very Busta-esque. Let's remove that. We're not going to need to shave the back of my ears today. Or at least not yet. I haven't gotten to that stage where I've got a ton of hair growing, ton of hair growing out my ears and everything else. I hope I don't have a lot of hair growing out of my ears, but you know, usually as you get older that can happen, and we'll deal with that when the time comes. Okay, pass number 2 with the Rockwell, which is really, really smooth. And as I was saying before, this razor had gotten a lot of accolades, and you know, some people will always chalk up the initial accolades as hype, and that can be true. But when the accolades continue to persist, or accolades, did I say accolades? Accolades, I meant to say, in case I said acolytes. When the, when the hype continues, and people are still enjoying it, you know there's substance to it. A lot of people will just poo-poo anything new because a lot of people like it. It is the tendency of people to like new things. But when that praise continues, even after the initial fanfare dies down, you know it's not just hype, you know it's substance. And that was the case with Rockwell. It's substance. This is a really nice shaver for 99 bucks. 6 different settings you can use. Stainless steel. I've really enjoyed it. And based on my experience with this one, I, ordered that other razor they have coming too, the Model T, I believe it is. All right, that was a great second pass. Stay tuned for pass 3. All right, here we go. Third and final pass today. Let's get some of that lather off here. I had so much load. I had such a load on this brush. Lather was just going everywhere. It couldn't even contain all the lather. But a really nice soap here. I haven't spoken much. Geez, I'm tongue twisted this morning. Haven't spoken much about the soap, but if you like lavender, nice strong lavender, this is a very good one. This is a very good one indeed. And I'm going to be doing more top list. You've seen a number of those. I probably have, I don't know, 7 or 8 videos already in the can, already shot, just not published. So more of those will be coming. I'll release, 1 or 2 a day. Probably release 1 video this morning, and then maybe my shaving video this afternoon today, and just keep releasing stuff little by little as I go. Anyway, really nice soap here. Mickey Lee makes a fine soap. All right, we are ready to get our third pass underway here. Anyhow, I backed the Model T, or ordered it rather, and as you know, I was wrong about Rockwell. Initially, I ordered a 6S and then I backed out because I didn't like, I guess, my perception of Rockwell at the time. But through their work of fixing their initial problems, which they did have, and which a lot of Kickstarter campaigns have had, they worked hard to overcome that, and I think they earned a chance. And I'm glad I revisited, because this is a really fine shaver. So I'm real happy with it. The fact that it's still in my den tells you something. Because if I didn't like it, it would have been gone. Or it's not only, sometimes if I don't like something, I only keep so much stuff. So not every razor can stay even if I like it, because I don't keep stuff just to hoard it. Although I have a lot, I try to keep it reasonable in terms, especially the modern razors. I have a lot of vintages that Don the Navy Goat gave me, and some that I bought. I'm keeping those for, you know, to pass down to my son. But in terms of modern razors, I only keep the ones I really love. And so sometimes they fall from grace as other newer and better things come in that shave better or I appreciate more. But I'm not a collector that just likes to collect lots of gear. I'm a shaver who buys things to shave with, and I intend to use what I buy. So there's a difference there. Some people are collectors. They like to... Nice soap, by the way. There's almost no soap left, and that razor still glides effortlessly. That's the sign of a great soap. Look at that. Just how effortlessly. Great residual slickness. Mickey Lee, folks. Great, great soap. All right. That was a great third pass. Let's rinse the face, and we'll come back and do the post. Stay tuned. All right, and in comes the magic made by Witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel, which is great stuff. My spot is finally getting a little better there. Persistence and stopping rubbing it really helps, but the Thayer's does a lot to help it too. As you know, I'm Thayer's self-professed #1 fan. Self-professed. All right, what are we going to do now? Oh, we're going to review the gear before we get to the aftershave today. Rockwell 6S. Sometimes I want to say X. I don't know why. I just do. Anyway, great smooth shaver. Astra SP was the blade on my second shave. Incredibly smooth. One of the best pure shavers out there, in my opinion. Rockwell. Really, really nice. Nathan Clark Envy. Nathan Clark brush by Envy Shaves, or Envy Shaves by Nathan Clark, however you want to say that. This is my favorite brush. It is fantastic. The knot is absolutely beautiful. Now, he's backed up now, but it's still taking orders. So if you want one, hit up Nathan at Envy Shaves. Really, really nice brush. And the brush that has apparently not busted clean out because we have yet to see him. Mickey Lee, Soapworks Jefferson Square. If you like a nice stout vetiver, I'm about to say vetiver, but it's actually lavender. If you like a nice stout lavender of great quality, very nice stuff here. Very nice indeed. And speaking of vetiver, we're not matching aftershaves today. We're just going with fine, fresh vetiver just because I love it. And I have to use this every once in a while because it is one of my absolute favorite scents of all time. Fresh vetiver. It's just absolute goodness. And it has a nice restrictor on it where you only pour a few drops out at a time, which I like. Oh, this stuff is beautiful. If you never tried it, in fact, I think I bought the hard soap, but I haven't used it yet. So I need to buy the hard soap, or excuse me, use the hard soap. I'm tired this morning. Give me another opportunity to use this aftershave, which is fantastic. Awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, folks, I want to thank you for joining me once again. And until next time, let's help make the whole world shave great once again.